like to ask you, have you enjoyed the retreat? What have been the best things about the retreat? Is it the environment, the food, or the teachings, or is it a combination of all?
Well, I've enjoyed it very, very much. It's the very first time I've done anything like this, so from expectation point of view, I suppose it's difficult. We've never had the experience before, but I have to say I have thoroughly enjoyed everything, really. I think as we just had lunch, the food was absolutely sensational, each and every meal. 5-star cuisine. No, honestly, that was superb. The monks come to my head. All the 3 teaching monks we had, they were very inspirational, wonderful people. It's just lovely to just listen to them and just be, in the same room with them. It's just, they radiate so much kindness, happiness, positivity. It's just lovely, and I think it just affects everyone around. The group was really nice, everyone in the group. And yes, the program, it totally worked for me. As I said, I haven't really had experience, but the time flew by. We were always doing something and a few different things. There was meditation, there was talks, there was a bit of activity, lunch. So I think it was overall an excellent experience. I'm really, really glad I signed up for it. And I would like to thank you as well for organising it all. So.
And with your meditation that you've done over the retreat, what do you think was perhaps your best experience of when you were meditating? What feelings did you have?
I think the best experience was actually keep doing it over the last sort of day and a half, if you like, because you just got, I don't want to say better at it, but you just got more comfortable with it, and I just felt it, I don't want to say easier, but it just felt more, you got more relaxed about it, and I think that's the whole point. I felt always just calmer, and I don't know, it just feels like, we all do this, we all know we should do, eat well, have 5 a day, and fruit and veg, and we should exercise and then stretch and all that. But we don't really do it for the mind, and I think that's precisely what's missing, and that's what meditation, in my view, kind of does. It just sort of calms and relaxes and stretches the mind into, just giving it a break from the usual busyness.
And do you think that what you've learned over this weekend that you've practiced, do you think you'll be able to try and integrate that into your daily life? Will it make your life a bit easier?
I have every intention to do so. I'm rather sort of aware what the teaching monk in just our last session said at the end. It felt like he was reading my mind when he said, you probably go back and with all that intention, and then after a few days or a week you stop. I definitely have the intention. I definitely want to integrate it. I have sort of tried that before on and off. I'm most definitely give it another go, and I hope I have the discipline, because clearly the benefits, I really do enjoy it, and I see the benefits to myself, and then hopefully the environment and my people around me as well. So the answer is yes, so yes. Fingers crossed.
Okay. And do you think, like your family and friends, when you go home, do you think you'll look at them and think, yeah, perhaps they could benefit from this as well?
I will certainly, mention it and talk to people about it. I think it's a very personal thing to do. Hopefully they may just benefit from me having gone, but if they feel like they want to do something like this themselves, I can only encourage it. I can't see anything that's not positive about, exposing oneself to a bit of mindfulness, a bit of meditation, and I will certainly recommend it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for your time, Adrian.
Pleasure.
We hopefully will see you again.
Thank you very much. Thank you, James.
Hi, Alex. thank you so much for coming here and
Very welcome.
letting me talk to you and asking you about the weekend's retreat. I'd just like to really get a sort of feeling from you of about the retreat, how you enjoyed it. Do you feel comfortable with the environment, the food and everything? Just your overall sort of feel of what you've come to this weekend.
Well, it's been a wonderful experience. We arrived here a little bit late on Friday, but felt very welcomed. As soon as we started kicking off the meditation, I immediately started to relax into this feeling of peace. As it continued on into the second day, it was a wonderful experience. The food was fantastic, really helped integrate me and make me feel strong. The people in the building and everyone, the mentors, the monks, all the helpers, I mean, it's just a wonderful atmosphere, and it really allowed to put me in a peaceful mindset. I had no worries, and I really feel like it was a good weekend spent. You know, I wouldn't have sacrificed it for anything.
Okay. Did you feel like the pace that you were taught and your meditation
and
everything like that, did it feel about right? Was it a bit fast or a bit slow? Or did you...
When I looked at the schedule, I thought that the amount of meditation would be a bit much, but I took advantage of it and I think it was just perfect. You know, I got an opportunity to continue trying to progress along this path of inner peace, calm, putting to practice the things that we spoke about. So I think that the amount of sessions that we had was perfect.
It's a big question, this one really, is that everything you've learned this weekend, do you feel that you'll be able to take that home with you and try and integrate it to try and make the busy lives that we live that little bit easier? Absolutely.
You know, I'm going to try to wake up every morning early. You know, how early depends, but absolutely every morning I'm going to go into a meditative state. I feel like it's just a million times more effective at putting me in the right mindset for the day. I feel that adding it into my life will just increase my ability to be able to perform at the really stressful things that I have to do. And so I'm looking forward to actually applying it and really seeing how it really affects me. So.
And of this weekend, what do you feel has been your best meditation experience?
I think probably forgiving a lot of the people that I had resentment for. I felt that to hold any form of negative mindset whilst here would be inappropriate, and now I realise that it was just damaging me. So I feel happy, and I'm actually looking forward to seeing these people when I go home and actually extending an arm of love and compassion. That's what I'm really, really looking forward to.
And do you think that your friends and family and colleagues and people that you know in general, do you think they would benefit from coming here for a weekend?
I mean, absolutely. I've had a number of people ask me about if I knew any meditation schools, and I didn't. Now I do. And so I definitely will be recommending it and coming back to future retreats and hopefully bringing as many people as I can gather. You know, it's a wonderful atmosphere. People are wonderful. You know, I don't want to say life-changing, but it is life-changing for the better. You know, I feel a million times more positive, strong, peaceful. So I will be recommending it to everyone, particularly my family. I'll probably be annoying them with all the things that I've learned here, but I know that they're good practices, and I look forward to getting to spread the word.
Okay, that's lovely. Just thank you again, Alex, for spending the time with us. And I know that everybody would love to come back and see you back here.
Yeah.
If you could bring more people for us to try and help a show like you, that would be wonderful. Thank you very much.
I look forward to it. Thank you.